Off to Jonathan Taylor. Huge hole. He's at the 30. He's going to go. 10, 5, touchdown. Jonathan Taylor made a man miss the line of scrimmage and then runs it into Pater. A one-handed INT. Are you kidding me? Kenny Moore.
What a play by Nyheim Hines.
Horseshoe is back, baby. The horseshoe is back.
What's going on, Colts Nation and 49ers Nation? Welcome back to another Bring the Juice Colts podcast live stream. Coming to you live, doing a live play-by-play reaction to the Sunday Night Football matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the San Francisco 49ers. Hope you all are having a wonderful day. I know that most of the country has pretty much had rain today, it seems like. We're going to have some rain in the forecast for the San Francisco 49ers. And, you know, a lot of rain coming and then some bad winds over there. Certainly hope that doesn't really do a whole lot, but we'll see how it goes. But hopefully you all are enjoying your time today, and hopefully the Colts can get this dub because we really need it. 1 second here, guys. Just trying to. The Colts, the Indianapolis House of Pancakes is open for business. That's funny. Quentin Nelson in the front. That's pretty hilarious. What's going on, everybody? Only about 5 more minutes here, and then the game will get started. So, can the Colts pull this one off? The second primetime game for them. The first one, obviously, a lot of hype around it, and the Colts delivered on the entertainment factor. The win factor, not necessarily. So for anyone that is wondering, that's just coming into the stream that doesn't know, Xavier Rhodes was limping during the warm-ups and kind of went off the field kind of limping a little bit. Unsure as to whether or not that's going to impact his game or not, but it's sounding like it is. So that's another cornerback that we're going to have to keep an eye on whether or not he's actually going to play or not. Because, he might have a bad injury as well. So we might be without Xavier Rhodes and Rock Ya-Sin in this game. And, of course, TJ Carey's not on the roster right now. So, and we didn't call up Darqueze Dennard, too. So we'll see what happens. How's it going, everybody in the chat? How's it going? Make sure to like the stream, guys, if you haven't already. Helps it get out to more people. Be sure to comment in the stream if you'd like. Talk with the chat. And be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. We just hit 8,100 subscribers today. So it's awesome. JT, 500 yards. Hope so. Our DBs better not let Jimmy G look like Prime Montana. Hey, Derek, welcome back. Let's go, Colts. Hey, Logan, what's up, man? How you doing? All right, so Xavier Rhodes is out here with the rest of the Colts. Okay. We'll see if he goes. Unsure whether or not he's actually not sure, but number one Pacers fan. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Sad Colts fans? What do you mean, dude? What up, Drizzy? What do you mean, sad Colts fans? What do you mean? I'm over here. I'm laughing. I'm having a good time. Hopefully the Colts can pick up this win today. This is a huge one, especially since we're going to have to play the Titans next week. That's going to be rough. Half of the NBC crew picks Colts, other half Niners. Yeah, I did see a bunch of it was pretty much 50-50 for the most part. Leonard about to show who the 49ers fans who the truly the best linebacker in the league is. I certainly hope so. Kittle's on IR. Yep. You know, it's kind of funny because I would say the same thing about you. I would say the same thing about you. How'd you go from a Super Bowl contender 2 years ago, basically in the Super Bowl, to now being, you know, so bad over the last few years? How'd you do that? Everybody mad about Dungy picking the Niners. Yeah, I know. Everybody's like, well, why didn't he pick the Colts? Yeah, I know. It's whatever. He's trying to be a realist, okay, guys? Give him a little bit of slack. Game should be on next. Oh, man. What's everybody's score predictions for tonight? What's everybody's score predictions? Niners winning, Colts winning. What's final predictions? Obviously, the weather's probably going to come into play here. Probably won't be as much passing in this game as what there would normally be. Okay. $31-24 Indy. What's up, Trevor? How you doing, man? I need the 49ers to lose because the Dolphins have their first-round pick next year. The Fins up. Hi, Nick. What the heck are you doing in here? Watching a Colts stream. Here we go. Game's about to get started. Hey, girl, how you doing? Anyone that doesn't know, that's my girl. So, in case anyone doesn't know, she likes to come in here every now and again and always says hi at the beginning of my streams. So, gotta appreciate her, right? What up, Ed? How you doing? Titan Anderson. Hope you guys lose, but respect Juice. Appreciate it, Titan Anderson. Here we go. Colts 52-0. What up, Pacers fan? How you doing? Emily Clark put a ring on it. I gotta wait a little bit. I gotta wait a little bit longer though before I do that, man. Yeah. She knows I like her though. Don't worry about it. It'll make it. We'll make that work. I play CODs in here as well. All right. The rain is falling in the bay. Yeah, it's raining and it's really windy. So we'll see how this goes. I thought it never rains in California. Certain areas really don't get much of it. I would say the Bay Area usually gets a little bit more. Usually gets a lot more of it, but we'll see what happens. But here we go. Colts are kicking off first. 49ers will get the ball to start, and we're underway. And the really short kick at the 11-yard line doesn't really get very far, though. Brought down at about the 21 by Franklin. So obviously, again, Trent Williams not in the game at left tackle today. 49ers without their best lineman. I formation now, one receiver to the right, one to the left, tight end on the left of the line of scrimmage as well. And it's going to be play action for Garoppolo right away. Throws it to Deebo Samuel for a gain of about 9 before being brought down at about the 31-yard line. I have to see. It looks like Xavier Rhodes is in, yes. I know they said he was having some issues with his he was limping in warm-ups, so didn't know if that was going to be an impact. There's going to be a run there, and that's a gain of about 4. Tackle made by, looks like Grover Stewart. Elijah Mitchell on the carry. One receiver to the right, one to the left, two tight end set here. Kyle motions back. It's I formation again for the 49ers. And it looks like, and he keeps moving. Pyle keeps moving. Mitchell brought down at about the 35. Was originally hit at the line of scrimmage, but kept his feet moving. It's going to be a gain of about 4. Two receivers to the right, one tight end on the left. It's going to be another play action for the 49ers, and it's caught by number 81. That is Trent Sherfield, and he was hit immediately by Kari Willis. And by immediately, I mean hit immediately as he caught that ball, but still held on. Some trickery here for the 49ers. Oh, and he gets flipped by Kenny Moore. That was Ayuk on the carry. Gets a gain of about 2, maybe 3 on the play before being flipped by Kenny Moore on the opposite side. That was quite the reverse there. But Kenny Moore just flipped him, but his forward momentum just carried him all the way. What a play by Kenny Moore. 2nd down and 7. One receiver to the right, one to the left. Still I formation with a tight end on the right. It's going to be another run here, and he's got a lot of room. 1st down and more. Breaks a couple tackles, and he's brought down at about the 26-yard line. Finished off by Darius Leonard. That's Elijah Mitchell again. 49ers doing a good job of running the football right now on this Indianapolis Colts team. And, of course, I lose my broadcast. There it is. NBC broadcasts brought down. Isaac Rochelle was actually the one on the final bit of that tackle. One receiver to the right, 2 to the left, tight end on the right. It's going to be another run. Mitchell has room again. Brought down by Isaac Rochelle again, but he's at the 14-yard line. That's another 1st down for the 49ers. Right now, the 49ers just getting a whole bunch of misdirections here on the Colts, and the Colts just have no answer for it right now. I formation, one receiver to the right and left, tight end on the left side. Colts with 9 in the box. It's going to be a run again for Mitchell. Mitchell has some room, and he gets the touchdown. Easy touchdown run there by the 49ers on the first drive of the game. Just could do absolutely no wrong. Well, it's 7-0 for the San Francisco 49ers over the Colts right now. That was a very quick score, and the 49ers just make it look easy. Colts could not stop the run at all, and we'll see if the Colts can respond. We'll be back in 60 seconds, guys. All right, we're back. Well, that certainly wasn't a great start for the Indianapolis Colts. I think you guys are telling me that they missed that extra point. I got to make sure that I get that fixed. There we go. It's just going to be that's going to be the problem with kicking today, isn't it? Even on extra points, there's probably going to be some misses if you're not dead on. So hopefully the Colts can respond with a touchdown of their own. Hopefully the defense tightens up too, because, man, that was rough. Dadgummit. Trevor. That's the classic old saying, isn't it? Well, and the 49ers did a really good job there on that drive of kind of mixing up their run formations. You know, they ran it a whole lot of different ways. And the ball falls off the tee on the kick there, so we'll see what happens. See if they'll try it one more time. Again, the wind really blowing in San Francisco right now. And the kick is underway, and that one's back into the end zone. That'll be a touchback. Colts get the ball at the 20. See what this Colts offense can do. Quentin Nelson back into the offensive lineup. Has been out for the last 3 weeks on IR with that ankle injury. We'll see how he affects the game. One receiver to the right, one to the left, double tight end formation. They are going to hand it off to Jonathan Taylor. Taylor was originally hit behind the line of scrimmage and brought down after a gain of 2. I think the 49ers are saying that there's a fumble on the play. 49ers are saying that they have it. 49ers saying that they have it. Still no call, and they do. The 49ers have the football. And the Colts just turned the ball over. And it was knocked out. It was a fumble. Jonathan Taylor lost it. Sorry about that, y'all. Accidentally lost the coverage there. Accidentally meant to press something else. Looked like that might have been that was another fumble, and now the 49ers will take over at the 28-yard line. They'll hand it off here to Elijah Mitchell again. Mitchell with a lot of room on the outside. That's another first down. Brought down at the 16 or at the 12-yard line. It might have been at the 16. Colts just not able to stop the run right now. And on the first carry, Jonathan Taylor fumbles. Down at the 16. It's another first down for the 49ers. Clock was stopped there for a second. Not sure entirely what that was. Not sure if there was a timeout called or if there was... Man, not off to a great start here. Hopefully the Colts can start doing something here. First down and 10. 2 running backs in the shotgun with Garoppolo. 2 receivers to the left, now 3 to the left. Motions out. Oh, great play by Kenny Moore, and he's stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a loss of 1 by a bunch of the Colts players. Kenny Moore broke up that play at first on Deebo Samuel. Samuel got close to the original line of scrimmage, but was still tackled by Leonard and Okereke. Two receivers to the right, 1 to the left. I formation again for the 49ers. Going to be another play action for Garoppolo. Garoppolo looking, has no one, almost throws it right at a bunch of Colts players. Kenny Moore and Okereke on the coverage, threw it at the feet of the tight end. 3rd down and 10 coming up for San Francisco. Believe this is the first 3rd down they've had. Eight minutes and 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Garoppolo in shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Receiver motions. Garoppolo with time. Scatters out to the right. Leonard chasing. Throws it, and it's incomplete. No flags. 4th down and 10. So the kicking unit will come out. So the Colts defense gets the stop. Leonard saw Garoppolo was fleeing out to the right, was playing QB spy, and then chased down Garoppolo as he was throwing it. Please miss this kick, please. 34-yarder. Miss this kick, please. Doesn't look like there's much wind, though, right now. And he nailed it. That's a made kick, 9-0 now for the 49ers. With still 8 minutes left in the first quarter, Colts will take over once again, be back in 60 seconds. All right, we're back. All right, so while that wasn't pretty, Colts still have a chance. Let's hope that the Colts are able to come back from this and can get some points on the board here. All right, let's see if the Colts can do on offense this time. Hopefully take care of the football a little more. I said it. I said it in the very beginning. I even said it in the pregame stream. You know, taking care of the football, that's what's going to win this game. And right now, the Colts didn't do that. Already we're down in the turnover battle. Showing that we've already gotten a 1/4 inch of rain in this area over the last few hours. 2 receivers to the left, 1 tight end to the left and right. Fisher got blown off the edge by Nick Bosa. Jonathan Taylor trying to make something happen and loses a yard. Colts try to screen pass, but Fred Warner was there to make the tackle. Nick Bosa just came flying off this edge and just blew up Fisher and was in Wentz's face when he threw this ball. And Taylor would just know where to go. 2nd and 11. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Mo Ali Cox out on the left as well. Taylor in shotgun with Wentz. Another throw. Wentz to Pascal, and it's incomplete. No flags on the play, so we 3rd down and 11. Zach Pascal wanted a flag, but didn't get one. Third and 11 coming up for the Colts. 5 receivers set. Wentz in the shotgun by himself. Getting pressured. Wentz stepping up in the pocket. Throws it deep. Has Michael Pittman. And Pittman caught it. What a catch by Michael Pittman. Mossed another guy. There's a flag on the play. Looks to be in the secondary. It might be a hold on the 49ers. We will see. Has interference on the defense. Michael Pittman with a big play. And just like that, I thought the Colts weren't going to be doing this today, but Michael Pittman on Josh Norman got all that he wanted. Pittman had him on the edge. Norman grabbed him to try and slow him down, and Pittman caught it at the 20 of San Francisco. One-handed. What a play by Michael Pittman. 1 receiver to the right, 1 to the left, 2 tight ends on the right side of the offensive line. Taylor in the backfield. Doolin now motions. It's going to be a handoff to Jonathan Taylor. Taylor with a little bit of room. Gets a gain of about 5 before being brought down at the 14. Yes, T.Y. is hurt. He's not playing in this game today. Colts in 49er territory right now, so it was a gain of 6. Two receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Mo Ali Cox out on the right. Shotgun with Taylor. Another handoff to Jonathan Taylor. Taylor gets hit behind the line of scrimmage, but still gets some yards. Gain of about 2, brought down at about the 11. So it'll be 3rd down and 2 now for Indianapolis. Five minutes and 40 seconds left in the first quarter. 3rd down and 2. Colts threatening in the red zone of San Francisco. You guys are ahead of me. Some of you are ahead of me. I got to stop looking at the chat. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Mo Ali Cox on the left. Wentz in shotgun with Taylor again. It's going to be an RPO. Wentz faked it. Mo Ali Cox all by himself. Touchdown! Touchdown, Colts! The 49ers bit on the fake by Jonathan Taylor. Wentz pulled it, threw it to Mo Cox, and it's a touchdown for Big Mo. All this from a big third down play by Carson Wentz to Michael Pittman, and the Colts capitalize. How is the game delayed? It's probably my my Roku. I think that's what it is. I have a Roku and I have Spectrum, so probably why. The kick is up and it is good. The Colts now trailing 7-9 over the 49ers. Colts with the first score on the board. Great job by the Colts. We'll be back in 60 seconds. All right, we're back. So great offensive drive there by Indianapolis. It looked like it was about to be a really bad situation, but Wentz just threw it up to Michael Pittman, and Pittman came down with the catch. Michael Pittman, what a season he has had for Indianapolis this season. I mean, my goodness. Yeah, it was just a miscommunication by the secondary there. Tellham with a $5 super chat. How does our defense regress this year? I thought for sure we were going to be top 5. There's a lot of reasons for that. I mean, the defensive line's not been great. Secondary guys keep getting hurt. Kick return brought out to the 24-yard line. That's where the 49ers will take over. But, yeah, there's a lot of reasons. Lack of adjustments on a lot of different things. No, I didn't see that. But thank you, Tellham, for the $5 super chat. No, I didn't see how he said it in the broadcast. I didn't. So. And it's going to be a toss to Mitchell again. And Mitchell again with a 6-yard carry brought down at about the 20. Another good game for the 49ers. Rain's still coming down right now. Winds seem to die down just a little bit. But right now, this 49ers team is just doing anything they want to this Colts defense right now. One receiver to the right, 2 to the left, tight end on the right now. Give me another play action. Garoppolo looking down the middle. Has Samuel. Samuel with a big return after and pushed out of bounds finally by George Odom, but not after a big gain and at the 40 of Indianapolis. Samuel coming across the backside here and just playing him in zone coverage, and Garoppolo hit Samuel right in the soft spot of the coverage. And then Samuel just doing what he does best. I formation, one receiver to the right and left with the tight end on the left, down to the 42-yard line of Indianapolis. It's going to be a run here. And he's brought down at about the 40 by Bobby and DeForest Buckner. A gain of 2 for the 49ers. EJ Speed is out there. Oh, man. Two receivers to the right, one to the left, tight end on the left as well. Now motions into the eye. It's going to be another run. And he's hit again by DeForest Buckner and Grover Stewart after a gain of 3. It'll be 3rd down and 5 coming up for the 49ers. Again, DeForest Buckner being pretty much double teamed. Third and 5. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. 3 running backs in the backfield with Garoppolo. Has time, airs it up, and it's incomplete. It was thrown to number 23. That was J. McCall Hasty. And Hasty had fallen over. And it's going to be 4th down and 5 at the 37-yard line. It looks like the offense will be coming off the field now. Looks like they're going to attempt to kick this field goal. This is going to be a long field goal attempt. 56 yards. Colts getting back. It's up, and it is good. He made it. Wow. What a kick. That was a 56-yarder, and he nailed it. Wow. Well, Colts defense does keep them from getting a touchdown, but it is another score for the 49ers. It is now 12-7 San Francisco. We'll be back in 60 seconds, guys. All right, we're back. Yeah, so offense responded. That's great, but so far, defense just struggling to really get anything going right now. No pressure on Garoppolo at all. Not really able to stop the run. 49ers already with 83 yards rushing already. That's obviously not good. And Colts are just going to have to start getting it up to speed, man. Something's got to happen here. 2 minutes and 27 seconds left in the first quarter. Scored 12-7 already. San Francisco has scored on all 3 offensive trips. Colts, after fumbling the football on the first offensive play, Wentz takes them all the way down the field. The next drive for a touchdown. You already broke your computer chair, JDW? What do you mean? How'd you do that? One receiver to the right, one to the left, 2 tight ends on the left. Play action for Wentz. Wentz looking downfield, and it's almost picked off by Josh Norman. Norman almost had that one. Really mad that he didn't hold on to that one. Was covering Zach Pascal. Great coverage there by the veteran, Josh Norman. Thank you, Niner Sickness. Appreciate you, man. It's probably the only bad pass Wentz has had in probably 4 weeks, okay? 3 receivers to the left, 1 tight end on the right. Wentz in shotgun with Hines. And there's that was supposed to be a screen pass, and it looked like that was number 56, Samson Ebukam, who was on the coverage. He recognized that it was Hines going out on the screen and had Hines blocked off, and there was just nothing that could be done. So it'll be 3rd down and 10 now for the Colts. Two receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Hines in shotgun with Wentz. Wentz rolling out to the right. Wentz going way downtown. And there's a flag on number 24. That's going to be a flag on number 24, K'Wan Williams. And the Colts look like they're going to get the pass interference call. Doolin came back. Or no, that was actually Kuti that came back to try to catch this. And Williams had his arm around him and never looked back for the ball until right at the very end. That might have been a little bit of a, might have been a little bad, but that might have got lucky, but that was in QT's hands too. QT should have caught that. But either way, it's going to be a 1st down for Indianapolis. Ball at the 35 of San Francisco. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Doyle on the right side of the offensive line. Hines in the shotgun with Wentz. Hines is brought down at the line of scrimmage. Tried to shuffle and brought down by Williams, the blitzing corner off the left side. The 49ers bringing some exotic blitzes off the outside edge, and the Colts just unable to run the football right now. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Cox on the right side as well. Taylor in the shotgun with Wentz. Cox now motions to the left. It's going to be another run. Jonathan Taylor this time. Taylor with a good run. 1st down and more. Taylor with the burners. Brought down at the 2-yard line. He was tackled by number 1, Jimmy Ward. Oh, Taylor was so close. He had a gap, almost burned the entire secondary, but just was brought down by Jimmy Ward coming off the backside. Broke it, the initial few tackles, some great cuts there. Almost got away from it, but brought down at the 2. Two receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Wentz under center. It's going to be a run to Jonathan Taylor. Taylor is stuffed, and that's a 1-yard loss brought down by number 51, Aziz Al-Shahir. So it'll be second down and goal now at the 3. 27 seconds left. Reed low-key a beast. Yeah, he really is. Ryan Kelly completely missed that block. Ryan Kelly completely missed it. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Doyle on the right as well. Wentz under center. I think he's trying to get the 49ers to jump off sides here. Yep, it's going to be the end of the first quarter. And that's going to be the end of that. So it'll be the second quarter when we come back. Thank you guys again for tuning in. We'll be back in 60 seconds. All right, I'm back. I'm working 9 hours. Yeah, I'm going to have to sacrifice some sleep too. Going to be tired. Yeah, y'all, I got to be going into work at 5 a.m. tomorrow morning, and I'm doing this, so I know how it feels. It's going to be a rough day for me tomorrow, I'm telling you what. Nothing stresses me more than Colts 5 yards within the end zone. Yeah, same here. Let's see what the Colts do at the 4-yard line here. Second down and goal. 3 receivers to the left. Jack Doyle on the right. Wentz in shotgun with Taylor. It's going to be a pass. Wentz with time. Getting hit by both. And he throws the pick. He throws a pick. He tried to shuffle it, and it was picked off. It was picked off by Aziz Al-Shahir. Oh, my gosh. Why did you do that? He tried to flip it to whoever to Zach Pascal. He tried to flip it to Zach Pascal. It slipped out of his hand. And it went right into the hands of Al-Shahir. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Well, 49ers now at the 19. 1 receiver to the right, 1 to the left. Tight end on the right. It's going to be play action. Again, Garoppolo all day to throw it. And it's incomplete. Coverage by Xavier Rhodes. Ball was left a little short. Pass intended for number 81. That was Trent Sherfield again. It was there. The touchdown was there. 2 receivers to the right. I formation again. 49ers going to run it again, and that's Mitchell again with a gain of 6. Brought down at the 25-yard line, so we 3rd down and 4 coming up for San Francisco. Guys, he wasn't taking a sack. That had nothing to do with it. He had the guy he was going to throw it to. He tried to throw it. It just slipped out of his hand. There's nothing more to it than that. There's nothing more to it. Double running back set in the shotgun with Garoppolo. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Garoppolo hit as he threw, and it's incomplete. Colts defense stops him on a 3-and-out. Tyquan Lewis with the pressure, hitting the quarterback as he threw it. Great job by the Colts defense. Fourth down and 4. And there's the punt. Hines, nowhere to go. Just don't lose the football. That's all I ask. All right, so Colts get the ball back again. Good field position as well. Just shy of the 50-yard line. We're going to be back in 60 seconds, guys. All right, let's go. Y'all, stop entertaining the troll that's in the chat, all right? Let him do what he wants. Quit entertaining the troll. He doesn't deserve your attention. All right, well, let's see if the Colts offense can bring it back. Again, moving down the field. The Colts have moved the ball down the field. It's just been the turnovers right now. You know, I mean, Wentz tried to flick it forward, and it just went out of his hands, and obviously the fumble early on. So we just need to not turn the ball over, man. One receiver to the right, 2 to the left. Now 3 to the left. Taylor in the backfield. It's going to be a handoff to Jonathan Taylor. Taylor, a little bit of movement here. Brought down at about the 42, so a gain of 4. Second down and 6 coming up for Indianapolis. Tackled by Werner. Two receivers to the left, double tight end on the right. Taylor's still in the backfield. Pascal now motions. It's going to be another handoff to Jonathan Taylor. Taylor with some room. Big first down. Brought down to about the 41-yard line of San Francisco. Another big run by Jonathan Taylor. The run lane starting to finally open up a little bit now for Jonathan Taylor. Whereas the first two drives, Colts could not run the ball at all. But Chris Reed, being at right guard, is really helping this Colts offensive line right now. Two receivers to the right, two to the left. Taylor in shotgun with Wentz. RPO. Wentz to Grant. It just tipped. And it was tipped. Tipped by number 4, Emmanuel Mosley. It was just left short. Had Granson open in the flat. Just couldn't quite get it there. Taylor now up to 61 yards so far tonight. Second down and 10, 12 minutes and 23 seconds. Same formation as the last play. And he gets it to Doolin, but Josh Norman blows it up right away. Loss of 2. It'll be third down and long again for Indianapolis. Josh Norman read that play a mile away. No block. Zach Pascal was unable to block Norman coming off the edge, and Doolin would have been better off just letting that ball go. Three receivers to the right, one to the left. Wentz. And Wentz, avoids the sack. Wentz, and almost picked off by Mosley. Threw it almost right at him. Mosley just couldn't hold on. Colts lucky to get away with that one. And it's going to be fourth down and 12. The Colts are going to have to punt. Tried to get it to Doolin, but Mosley just jumped the route. Punt is away. Receives it at the 9. All right, we'll be back in 60 seconds, guys. All right, I'm back. All righty. Colts defense back out on the field. Hopefully we can get them stopped again, give the Colts another chance. The rain's still coming down hard in San Francisco right now. First down and 10. One receiver to the right and left, tight end on the right and left. It's going to be another run for San Francisco. Elijah Mitchell again with another 4-yard carry before being brought down. Colts just really not doing a great job of being able to stop the run today. Elijah Mitchell already up to 94 yards rushing. One receiver to the right and left. Tight ends on the right and left as well. Garoppolo under center. Second down and 5. Mitchell brought down at the 20 or at the 18-yard line. Be third down and short coming up for San Francisco again. Y'all in the chat are just freaking out over this stuff, aren't you? Third down and 2. One receiver to the left, 2 to the right. Ayuk motions. Colts stuff him! He gets stuffed by Bobby Okereke right at the line of scrimmage. Bobby with a huge play. And the Colts stop him on 3 and out. Great job by the Colts defense on back-to-back drives. Bobby coming right in. Was supposed to be blocked by the tight end, but just absorbed the block and just hit him right at the line of scrimmage. Nowhere to go, and the 49ers are going to have to punt. And a great bounce by the 49ers, and that's down at the 17-yard line. What a punt by the 49ers. But the Colts will now take over once again. Be back in 30 seconds here, guys. All right, here we go. Rain coming down even harder now for the Colts and the 49ers in this game. 49ers were expecting this rain today, and it has just been a monsoon out here. One receiver to the left, 2 to the right. It's going to be a run here for Marlon Mack this time. Mack gets a gain of about 1 before finally being brought down by Fred Warner. Tried to do a fake right tackle dive, but wasn't able to quite get anywhere with it. Taylor off the field right now for the time being. Three receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Now Pascal motions. Wentz in shotgun with Mack. RPO, throws it to Pascal. Pascal catches it. Only a gain of about 2, though. And it's going to be third down and 7. Rain coming down even harder now. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. And he throws it up for Hines, and he dropped it. Hines dropped it. That was a touchdown. Nyheim Hines dropped the football. That was a touchdown. Dang it. Hines had a potential touchdown right there, but dropped it, and now the Colts have to punt it. Punt is away. Down at the 20, and he drops it. He's in the end zone. Doolin tries to get the tackle, and it's a safety. It's a safety. The Colts got a safety. Ayuk tried to field it at the 20-yard line. It bounced off his leg. It might be a safety. It should be a safety. He touched it. He ran into the end zone. That's a safety, right? Yeah, because he caught it in the end zone, and he never left. That's a safety. That's a safety, right? A safety or a yeah, it's a safety. There's no way that's a touchback. There's no way. That's not a touchback. How is it a touchback? How is it a touchback? What, guys, explain to me what that, how? How? Oh, is it because he got it in the end zone? Is that why? My guess is because he actually fielded it in the end zone, and that's a touchback. I just, what? Didn't have possession of it till he got in the end zone. Yeah, figured. How is that? How's that legal to be able to kick it all the way into the 20 and then be able to get it in the end zone and call that a touchback? That's so stupid. That is so stupid. That's a terrible rule. A terrible rule. So it doesn't matter that he touched it before they got in the end zone? Not at all? That is so bad, dude. Yeah, it's going to be a touchback. I don't know how that should even be a rule. 2 receivers to the left, tight end on the right, 2 running backs in the shotgun. It's going to be a run. Brought down at the 22-yard line. Gain of 2. That's Elijah Mitchell. That's so stupid. How do you muff a punt, get it all the way back into the end zone, and then you just get it, and then it's just a touchback. How? How's that a rule? 2 receivers to the left, 3 to the left, 1 to the right, Garoppolo in shotgun. Elijah Mitchell now motions out to the right. It's going to be a screen for Deebo Samuel. That's an incomplete pass, saying he's incomplete. Hey, what's up, Marshman? How you doing? I just don't understand. I don't understand. Two receivers to the left, 1 to the right. It's going to be a pass. Garoppolo looking, and it's thrown away from his tight end. Just threw it out of his reach, and his tight end fell, so it's 4th down and 8 as the rain continues to soak everything. 49ers now have to punt it once again. Buckner getting some pressure there on Garoppolo. Colts really tried to go after that punt. This time goes out of bounds at around the 30. Be back in 60 seconds, guys. All right, we're back. And then people started, I'm wondering if my stream's lagging. It's good. Yeah, I mean, people started bashing me when they said like how bad this weather is going to be. I mean, I told people that this isn't going to be a whole lot of fun for a lot of people. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Taylor in the backfield, and Wentz drops it, and it's down at the line of scrimmage. Wentz did recover it. Wentz couldn't get the ball out of the hands of Kelly, but does get the football back. It hit Wentz in the hands and just went right through him. Thankfully, Wentz got it and got it back to the line of scrimmage. Three receivers to the right, one to the left. Cox now motions in. Wentz in shotgun now with Taylor. Taylor with a run. Good run here. Gain of about 5. Feels good to see Quentin Nelson up there at the left guard spot again. Nelson just moving bodies. Two receivers to the right, two to the left. Wentz in shotgun with Taylor once again. A pass. Wentz dumps it off to Taylor. Taylor nowhere to go. Brought down by Werner, and it's a loss of 1. Just nowhere to go. Fourth down and 6 coming up. Colts have to punt it once again. Ayuk falls at the 20. Brought down by Matthew Adams. See if either one of these offenses can get something going. Just since this second quarter has started, there has not been any offense so far. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Tight end now motions left. And Garoppolo fumbles the snap. Gets a gain of about 1 before being brought down by Darius Leonard. Garoppolo losing the snap as well. Both quarterbacks having an issue with holding on to the snap under center. The ball boy over there is definitely doing his best to try to keep these footballs dry as he can be, but it is just not working right now. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Garoppolo in shotgun with Elijah. It's going to be a run. Tyquan Lewis brings him down. There's a flag on the play. Not sure where, but it'll be a 4-yard loss by Tyquan Lewis on the tackle. See what the flag is. Illegal formation on the offense. Yeah, I figured they would decline that. You lose 4. There's 3 minutes and 34 seconds left in the second quarter, and it's 12-7. So, yeah, that was a loss of 4 or 3 on the play, I guess. Third down and 12 coming up for San Francisco. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Garoppolo in shotgun. Colts with 9 people lined up, and he throws it to Deebo Samuel. Samuel's so close to the first down. He lost the football. He lost the football. The Colts got it. The Colts got it at the 29-yard line. The Colts got it. Deebo Samuel dropped it. Deebo Samuel let go of the football. Who punched it out? It was Darius Leonard again. Darius Leonard with the punch out. He just punched the ball right out of Samuel's hands. Leonard is a freaking maniac. Chesley, the one who recovers it, and the Colts have the short field. down at the 28. One receiver to the left and right. Two tight ends set on the left. Wentz in shotgun with Taylor. Gonna hand it off to Taylor. Taylor makes a nice cut. Taylor breaking a couple tackles, brought down at the 18. Should be a first down. Great run there by the Colts. The one turnover the Colts have finally gotten, and it puts them in a great field position. Nelson and Fisher again with great blocking. Two receivers to the right, tight end on the right as well. Cox on the left. Another shotgun snap to Taylor. Nowhere to go. Loses two. Second down and 12 at the 20. 49ers were expecting that all the way. That's a good one. That's a good one, dude. And it looks like it's going to be the 2-minute warning now. Be back in 60 seconds, guys. All right, guys, I'm back. Oh, man. Colts really close here. Really need to be able to score here on this drive, man. Second down and 12, 2 minutes left. Leonard, 7 games this year, has 2 interceptions, 3 forced fumbles, 3 fumble recoveries. Only player with multiple interceptions and forced fumbles in this season. 3 receivers to the right. Tight end on the left is Jack Doyle. Wentz in the shotgun with Taylor. Fake to Hines. Throws it up for Pittman, and there's a flag in the end zone. Looks like they're going to call it on Ward. It's going to be in the end zone. They're making it pretty obvious, and that is a pass interference on Ward. Or it's on Mosley. I'm sorry. Wentz just threw it up for Pittman, let him go try and get it, and Mosley holding on to Pittman for dear life. Yeah, he was totally holding on to him. I don't know why he's saying it wasn't. He totally held him. course he said, I don't know why you got to act like that, bro. You know you did it. Colts at the 1 yard line. I formation. 2 tight ends to the right, 1 to the left. Granson now motions. Thank you to 120 of you in here right now. It's going to be a pass, and Wentz just throws it away. Colts tried to get the 49ers to fake that, and obviously it didn't work. Two receivers to the right, 2 tight ends on the left. Pascal now motions. Going to hand it off to Jonathan Taylor. Taylor nowhere to go, brought down at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and goal at the 1. Fisher just gets stumped by Bosa again, and Taylor just had nowhere to go. You got to spread this field out. Yep. 2 receivers to the left, 2 tight ends set on the right. Now Doyle motions left. It's going to be a handoff to Jonathan Taylor. Or Wentz kept it. Wentz kept it. It's a touchdown. Touchdown, Carson Wentz. Colts finally ran the RPO, and Wentz held it himself and got just enough for the touchdown. Touchdown, Colts. And the Colts take the lead. That's the first time we've seen that this season, where Wentz held on to it and had just enough to get the touchdown. Got everyone to bite just enough on Taylor and had just enough speed to make it last. Yes. And the Colts are going to go for a 2-point conversion here. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Hines now motioning into the backfield with Taylor. Fake it to Hines. Throws it across, and it's incomplete. Tried to get it to Doyle, but nevertheless, Colts get the touchdown, and they take the lead. Colts now with the lead. We'll be back in 60 seconds, guys. Sorry, guys. I thought that break would last a little bit longer, but going to kick it now, and they're going to return this. Brings out to 25-30, brought down at about the 33. 54 seconds left on the clock in this second quarter. Talking about Darius Leonard and Fred Warner, both linebackers setting record-setting deals this offseason. Both linebackers very deserving of those contracts. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. It looks like there's some movement. Colts saying it was off false start, and there was. It was the guard, Brunskill. Two receivers left, one to the right, tight end on the right. Ball at the 28-yard line. Colts looking to try to make a stop here. Oh, and he's hit hard by Bobby Okereke at the 30. And San Francisco looks like they'll call a timeout here. It's the Colts that will call a timeout. Be back in 30 seconds, guys. All right, we're back. Two receivers left, two to the right. It's going to be another run. Brought down by DeForest Buckner at the line of scrimmage. No gain there. It looks like the Colts are going to let this clock just run out. Ten seconds left. Third down and 13. I feel like San Fran might just let this clock run out. They're going to kneel it. That is the end of that, and it is halftime. Colts leading the San Francisco 49ers 13-12. Going into halftime, Colts will receive the ball in the second half. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll be back in a few minutes here. Thank you all again for coming into the stream. What's good, y'all? I'm still heated over that call not being a safety. I'm shooting it straight. I'm still so mad. So let's kind of look here at some of the stats. Wentz 6 of 13, 1 touchdown to 1 interception, which is weird because I don't think they actually labeled that as an interception. They might have actually labeled that as a fumble because of the fact that it actually wasn't an interception. All right, so Wentz 6 of 13, 66 yards, 1 touchdown pass. Only's been sacked once today. He's had some more pressure on him, but nevertheless, still has a QB rating of 87.3, so not bad for a rain-soaked first half. Don't expect it to change much in the second half. Jonathan Taylor, 11 carries for 74 yards, along of 33. Wentz had 2 carries as well for a touchdown. Not much more to it than that. Pittman, 1 catch for 57 yards. Mo Cox, 1 catch for 11 yards. That was a touchdown. Zach Pascal, 1 catch for 2 yards. So far, just kind of weird with the stats. I mean, it's going to be that way today. San Francisco's side. Jimmy Garoppolo, 5 of 12 for 56 yards. QB rating of 56.5. Elijah Mitchell, 14 carries for 93 yards and a touchdown. Colts really going to have to make sure they step up and not allow them to do that in the second half. Brandon Ayuk, 1 carry for 3 yards. Deebo Samuel doing most of the damage, 4 catches for 47 yards, and Trent Sherfield, not 1 catch for 9 yards. It's the most of, that's pretty much everything. But other than that, not much more to it. Obviously, the 2 fumbles by the Colts, Carson Wentz and Jonathan Taylor. And obviously, the fumble recovery by the Colts on the forced fumble by Darius Leonard. Good Lord, he just makes a killing on that, doesn't he? Be back in 60 seconds, guys. All right, we're back. Thoughts on that muffed punt? Looked like he kicked it, which helped move it to the end zone. Yeah, he did kick it to the end zone. He kicked it, and it went into the end zone, and then he finally got possession of it in the end zone, and then he got tackled in the end zone, which made it a touchback. I mean, you know, it's one of those things. I can't believe that's a rule. I always felt that if you touched it, it was a live freaking ball. I felt like that should be how the rule is, but apparently not. Apparently you can do whatever, so. Here we go. Kickoff is about away. All right, here we go. Third quarter, the second half is underway. Colts receiving it. And the kick is away. Doolin will not be receiving it. I wonder, can Maniac be first team All-Pro only based on turnovers? Well, I mean, it's not like he's not making tackles. Of course he can be first team. Of course he can be. I mean, if he's forcing more turnovers than everybody else in the league. All right, first down and 10 at the 25. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Doyle motions right. Molly Cox on the left. Going to be a run now for Jonathan Taylor. Taylor with a good run. Brought down at the 34. It's a gain of 9 before being brought down. Second down and 1 coming up. Colts again with another good run here. Weather impacting this game in a lot of different ways. One receiver to the left, one to the right. Two tight ends on the left. Now Pascal motions right. Jonathan Taylor now with a good run. Oh, he just barely gets tackled. And he's down at the 42, so that's another gain of 8. Great job blocking by the tight ends of Indianapolis. Molly Cox, a great job sealing that blitzing linebacker. Two receivers to the left, two to the right. Give me a pass to Zach Pascal, and there's nowhere to go there. That's a loss of 1. Great tackle there by Ward. Great open field tackle. One receiver to the left, one to the right. Two tight end set on the left. Taylor now motions. Wentz passing to Cox. Cox brought down at the 46. That's a gain of about 6. It'll be third down and medium coming up for the Colts. Third down and 6 coming up. One receiver to the left, 3 to the right. Wentz in shotgun with Taylor. Wentz throws it across the middle, and it's caught. Where do they spot him? It looks like they're going to spot him just short. That was QT, but QT didn't get the first, and he's half a yard short. Brought down at the 48-yard line. Do the Colts get aggressive here, or do they punt it? A good pass there by Wentz, just couldn't quite get the first down. Colts look like they may try to go for this. Doyle motions. They are going to go for it. Taylor has it. Gets the first down and more. Brought down at the 46. Oh, and yeah, it looks like Doolin got the fumble. I thought he was down, but it's still a first down. Colts get the fourth down conversion. Real great gutsy call there by Frank Reich, and the Colts got the edge. Taylor broke off the initial tackle, which should have brought him down, but Werner couldn't quite bring him down, and Taylor still spun forward for a first down. My, oh my, how close that was. All right, two receivers to the right, one to the left. QT motions left. There's a flag, or a challenge flag. A challenge flag's been thrown. Hold on. I think he's challenging the fumble, and then whether or not QT was across the line or not. That'll be interesting. He's probably challenging whether or not he's challenging whether or not Taylor fumbled the ball, and then Doolin. Hold on a second, guys. And Shanahan changed his mind, I think. Yeah, so there is no challenge on the play. Apparently, Shanahan wanted to check to see whether or not it was a fumble in the first place. But even then, Doolin was still across the first down line. So I don't understand why he attempted to even ask for that in the first place. But either way, Shanahan neglected to challenge it now and just picks the flag up. There's still some talking going on right now. They're wondering, I wonder if they're asking whether or not he can actually pick it up. Because he threw that. You got to take the time out because you just stopped the game of play to throw that flag. I feel like this is just a ploy to get the Colts to slow down. Okay. Don't know what the heck happened, but they basically just got a stop in the action for absolutely no reason at all. And there's going to be a short break. And we'll take a break too. We'll be back in 30 seconds. All right, let's go. Yeah, they should get charged because you stopped the play. I mean, whether or not you decide you want to go with it or not doesn't matter. You threw it out there, so, you know, if you didn't want to challenge it, you shouldn't have thrown the challenge flag to begin with. Well, good news and bad news. Good news is the Colts get some more time to organize. Bad news is they have more time to organize. And yeah, charge the timeout. We got 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Wentz in shotgun now with what appears to be Taylor. It is Taylor. Taylor broke off the initial tackle. Not sure where the line of scrimmage was, but it looked like he was about to lose 4, but made a nice cut and was able to make something out of nothing on this play. Of course, I lose my broadcast signal there too. Gets a couple on that play. Great job there by Taylor to at least get something. Gain of 3. 10 minutes left in the third quarter. 1 receiver to the left, 1 to the right, tight end on left and right. Mack in shotgun now with Wentz. Mack gets the handoff. Mack patiently waiting, gets a couple on the run. 3rd down and medium coming up. Chris Reed and Quentin Nelson out there, both at guards. 3rd down and 4 coming up for Indy. Here we go. It'll be a quick snap. Marlon Mack brought down immediately by Sharir again, and it's going to be 4th down. I think the Colts were planning on going for this anyway, as the offense is still staying out on the field. Shair came in on the late blitz, and Mack just nowhere to go. One receiver to the left, 1 to the right, tight end on right and left. Colts look like they're going to go for this. Down at the 40. And the Colts do not snap it, and they are going to punt it away. They're going to take the flag, and they're going to punt it. I don't understand why you put Mack out there and just don't put Jonathan Taylor in. I just don't understand that. If you're going to run it with anyone, why would you not run it with Jonathan Taylor? I just don't get that. Sanchez going to punt this one away. Good punt. And it's down at the 9-yard line again. Down by EJ Speed. We'll be back in 60 seconds, guys. All righty. Darius Leonard. Always trying to club at stuff, man. Tell you what. Yeah, Leonard, 9 interceptions, 12 forced fumbles, 7 fumble recoveries, 5 sacks. Or 15 sacks, I'm sorry. It's going to be a play action for Garoppolo, and Samuel gets tackled at the 20. It's a gain. That's enough for a first down. 10 yards for Debo. Debo, again, practically the only wide receiver that has gotten involved in this offense at all. Really, nobody else getting anything. One receiver to the right, one to the left. I formation, tight end on the right as well. There'll be a run here for Mitchell, brought down at the 24. It was a gain of 4. Brought down by Pay. One receiver to the right, one to the left. It's going to be another run. Brought down by Pay. Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Great tackle there by Pay. They're down in 5, 6.5 minutes left. 3 receivers to the right, one to the left, and there's a fumble. Oh, and there's what? Oh, it was an incomplete pass. They're saying that Garoppolo threw it. False start on the offense. They're calling it off. 3rd down and 10 now. They're down in 10 now at the 20. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Garoppolo in shotgun. Garoppolo with time across the middle, and he has number 6. That's a first down. Yep, that is a first down by Mohamed Sanu. And that is a first down for San Francisco. Damn. All right. One receiver to the right, 3 to the left. Garoppolo still in shotgun, ball at the 36. Oh, and almost picked off by Bobby Okereke. It went right into his hands. He just couldn't hold on. Dang. Leonard motioned over, and Bobby did a great job of getting in that passing lane. Just didn't quite hold on to it. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. I formation for the 49ers. It's going to be another run. Gain of 6 by Mitchell. Be 3rd down and 4 coming up. I hear my parents upset. No way. Oh my gosh. All right. I see it. 3rd down and 5, 4.5 minutes. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Garoppolo in shotgun now. Pay coming off the outside. Almost gets him. And it's knocked out. Oh, Al-Qudim Muhammad knocked it out. Did the Colts get it? They did. Colts got it. It's a fumble. Al-Qudim Muhammad with the strip sack. And Darius Leonard picked it up. Or it might have been Quiddy Pay. No, Quiddy Pay got it. Let's go. Let's go. Freaking Buckner and Pay landed on it. Pay did a great job getting at Garoppolo, but didn't quite get it. Tyquan Lewis and Al-Qudim Muhammad both getting in on that. Let's go. Second turnover by San Francisco. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Ball at the 33-yard line of San Francisco. Wentz under center. Jonathan Taylor in the backfield. RPO or play action. Wentz looking, rolling out to the right, gets it to Michael Pittman. There's a flag down, and it looks like it's going to be coming back. There'll be a hold on the offense, I'm sure. Yep, it was. I think Nelson's going to get the hold on this. Yeah, Nelson had the slight hold. That's terrible. That's a terrible call. First down and 20 now. First down and 20. 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Ball at the 43-yard line. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Tight end on the right as well. Wentz back to throw. Wentz throwing it deep. He's got Michael Pittman. It's a flag. It's going to be pass interference on number 3. That is Jaquiski Tart with the pass interference. Pittman with another big one, trying to go deep, and he got burnt. The pass interferences today have really been hurting the 49ers. Just a lot of them, especially inside the 10-yard line, really been hurting them because Michael Pittman was right there to try to make that catch. Pittman should have like 150 receiving yards. Yeah, he really should. With some of these deep balls, he's just unfortunate that these guys keep hitting them. First and goal for the Colts inside the 5. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Wentz looking. Wentz with time. Throws it out of the back of the end zone. There's a flag on the play, and I think they're going to call it on the 49ers again. More pass interference. There's a flag. They might call this on the Colts. Yeah, it's not on the Colts. No way! No, okay. They called them both. What? How's there a flag on duel in there? How's there a flag on duel in there? Wait, what? How is there a flag on Doolin? The guy brought him down. Bro, ref, you might need something new on your... You might need glasses, bro, because... Are you serious? Are you serious? Okay, whatever. First and goal again at the 5. 2 tight ends to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Going to hand it off to Jonathan Taylor. Taylor with the touchdown. Easy touchdown for Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor with his first rushing touchdown of the day. Actually, it's his second rushing touchdown of the day. It should be. Nice job. Great job by the offensive line to block all the way on that left side. And Taylor with an easy cutback. Jonathan Taylor now with 102 yards receiving and a touchdown. Great job by Jonathan Taylor. Colts out to kick the field goal or extra point. And he made it. And the Colts now lead 20-12 over the 49ers. We will be back after this break. Okay. Am I the only person that's still salty about the fact that Doolin got called for a pass interference on that? Yeah, Fisher's been so good on one place. He really has. Like, you know, he's been so bad at pass coverage a lot of times, but his run blocking has been really good this year, honestly. His run blocking has been really good. He's just not been great at stopping or at blocking for Wentz. Assert the dominance, O-line. That's right. I don't know what you guys are so mad about with the two-pointer. You guys are still so mad about that, and I don't understand why. All right, here we go. At the 25-yard line, the 49ers take over. One receiver to the left, one to the right, tight ends on both sides. We play action is caught by, looks like Deebo Samuel again, tackled by Kenny Moore. There's a flag on the play. Ineligible man down the field on the offense. Still first down. It's going to be a 5-yard play. Ronald Bowling with the $5 super chat. Thank you, Ronald, for the $5 super chat. Greatly appreciate it. Yeah, we would be up 2 possessions. You didn't know that when they actually made that happen. You can't act like as if you know what's going to happen on the possessions further down the line. You can't do that. You can't say, oh, well, we would have been if we had just done that. We don't know what that would have been the scenario. You guys don't get the fact that they needed to assert the fact that they would have been up by 3 at that moment in time. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. RPO for Jimmy Garoppolo. Oh, it gets tipped up in the air, and it's caught by Deebo Samuel. What an amazing play. There's a flag on the play, though. Looks like there was a flag in the backfield holding on the offense. So Garoppolo was hit by, I think it was Muhammad on the outside, and it went up in the air, and Deebo still caught it. Unbelievable. All right, first down and 25 now. That's the 7th penalty for San Francisco at 122 yards. Three receivers to the right, one to the left. Garoppolo in shotgun. Elijah Mitchell now motions out. And he drops it. That's an incomplete pass. Second down and 25 now. Second down and 25. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Two receivers to the right, two to the left. Garoppolo in shotgun with Mitchell. Garoppolo throws it out quickly, and it's caught at the 16, so it's a gain of 6. Third down and 19 coming up, and it looks like that was Ayuk with the catch. Well, if you were Deebo Samuel, or if you had Elijah Mitchell playing today, then you definitely would be happy with how they've been playing so far. Third down and 19 coming up. Two receivers to the left, one to the right, tight end on the left. Garoppolo in shotgun. Ditches it out to the running back, and he's brought down right away by Kenny Moore at the line of scrimmage, and then corralled by the rest of the team. Fourth down and 19, and the 49ers are going to have to punt it away back to the Colts. I just might. I do have booze. Fans booing. Yeah, I certainly would. I would understand that because, you know. Oh, wow. Yeah, not a great punt here. We'll see where the official downs it out at the 44-yard line of Indianapolis. So Colts get good field position, up by a score. 1 minute, 24 seconds left. We will be right back after this commercial break. All right, we back. Hey, listen, make sure y'all do what this says down here. Let's get this stream up to a couple more likes, huh? I have 87 likes, over 100 of you in here right now. I think we can get some more likes in here. Oh, so that's why it wasn't counted as an interception. It was a fumble because somebody knocked it out of Wentz's hand. Yeah. Yeah, 90, whoever was, knocked it out of his hand. That's crazy. All right, one receiver to the right and left. Two tight end set on the left. Wentz under center. Taylor in the backfield. Ball at the 45-yard line of Indianapolis. Wentz going to hand it off. Brought down at the 47.5, couple yards. There's a flag on the play. It's probably going to be a hold. Holding on the offense, yep. Number 56 again. Is that Nelson? Yeah, I think it was on Nelson. Yep, it was. Second holding call on Nelson today. Oh, man. Okay. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Hopefully y'all can. Three receivers to the left, one to the right. Going to hand it off to Jonathan Taylor this time. Taylor gets back to the line of scrimmage. Nowhere to go. Second down and 20 coming up. Oh, I got you, Ifs. Yeah, I can't hear the game because obviously, obviously I can't do that because it would come through the mic. But yeah, yeah, his mic has been cutting in and out all game. I bet the rain has something to do with that. Two receivers to the right, two to the left. Hines in the backfield with Wentz. Pass. Hines on the screen. Hines nowhere to go. Lost two. And that's the end of the third quarter. All right, that's the end of the third quarter. Colts still leading by a score. Be back after this break. All right, here we go. Oh, man. Fourth quarter, Colts still up by a score. Oh, man. Nerves getting to me, I'm telling you. Hey, we're one like away from 100 likes on the stream, guys. Here we go. Well, 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Hines in the shotgun with Wentz. 3rd down and 22 coming up. They're going to run it with Hines. And Hines gets about 7 or 8 here before being brought down. Brought back to the original line of scrimmage, or close to it. And the Colts are going to have to punt this one. Oh, not a great punt there by Sanchez, brought down at about the 19, and he returns it, brought out at about the 30. Speed's lucky he didn't get a flag thrown on him, but that's brought out to the 30-yard line. Here we go. First down and 10. 14 minutes left in the fourth quarter. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Tight end now motions to the left. So play action for Garoppolo. Has time, throws it across the middle, and he has Samuel. Samuel down at the 41-yard line of Indianapolis. And just like that, San Francisco is in our territory. Another RPO or a play action over, and he throws it over, and it's caught by number 89. And he's down, and they are inside the 20. Charlie Werner. And just like that, 2 plays, and they're already inside our red zone. Down at the 14, 1 receiver to left and right, 2 tight ends. Another play action. Has all the time in the world to throw, and it's a touchdown. Deebo Samuel. Are you kidding me? 3 plays! 3 plays! 3! Three freaking plays! One receiver to the left, 2 to the right, tight end on the right. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion to tie this. Deebo Samuel shifts over. It's going to be another play action, and it's tipped, and they didn't get it, and the Colts still maintain the lead. 20-18, Darius Leonard got in there and blocked it. The Colts maintain a 2-point lead. Darius Leonard stopped the 2-point conversion. Colts still maintain the lead. We'll be back after this short break. All right, here we go. Well, offense is going to have to score again. Offense is going to have to get them in the in there because, yeah, I don't trust the defense right now. Kick was left short, caught at about the 15. Zach Pascal with a chance to return. Brought down, and it appears to be down at about the 27 or so. Jonathan Taylor, 48 yards over expected today. It's just Jonathan Taylor for you. First down and 10. Ball placed at the 27-yard line. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Taylor in shotgun with Wentz. Going to hand it off to Taylor again. Taylor with another good run. Gain of about 5 before being brought down to about 32. Second down and 5, 12 and a half minutes left in the fourth quarter. 3 receivers to the right, tight end on the left side of the line of scrimmage. Taylor in shotgun again with Wentz. It's going to be a pass out to Doolin. Doolin, gain of about 2 before being brought down on the screen. So it'll be 3rd down and 3 coming up. Warner just not faked by that at all. 3rd down and 3. Wentz has time. Throws it across the middle. He's got the catch. That's Michael Pittman brought down at the 48-yard line. 11-yard gain. Michael Pittman with his first catch of this half. Only his 2nd catch of the game. Pittman caught it and just held onto the ball with 2 hands, running backwards because he knew the hit from Warner was coming. And Wentz feeling it right now. First down and 10. 11 minutes and 20 seconds left. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. It's going to be another RPO, and it's another first down. Zach Pascal pushed out at about the 40, probably the 39-yard line of San Francisco. That was a big first down. Great RPO again by the Colts. Yep, out of the 39. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Molly Cox on the left. Wentz in shotgun again with Taylor. Another RPO. Wentz with time. Wentz throwing it deep, and it's almost picked off. Doolin and Ward went up, or Mosley went up for the 50-50 ball, and lucky it wasn't picked off because Mosley had great positioning on that ball. Second down and 10. Only 5 seconds left to go. They might have to call timeout here. 1 receiver to the right, 1 to the left. Hines in the backfield with Taylor, and that is going to be a flag on the Colts, and they didn't get the ball off. Dang it! Second down and 15. Why'd you not call the timeout? You knew there was 7 seconds left, and you didn't hike the ball. Call a timeout, right? 2nd down and 15. 10 minutes and 28 seconds left. Ball at the 44-yard line. Hurry up. 7 seconds again. 2 receivers to the right. Double tight ends on the left. Wentz and shotgun with Taylor. Another RPO. Wentz steps up. He's going to run it. Take it himself. He caught the first down and more. That's a 17-yard gain. Wentz with a first down. Wentz ran it by himself and got the first. What a play by Carson Wentz. Stepped up into the pocket, felt the pressure, and said, I'm just going to take it myself. I'm going to show you the wheels that I have, and got the first. Great play by Wentz. This is exactly why you have him. Great tackle there by number 29. First down and 10 for the Colts after a 17-yard run by Wentz. One receiver to the left and right. Double tight end set. Hines nowhere to go. Loss of a yard. Long developing play, and that did not fool the 49ers at all. 9.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Three receivers to the right, one to the left. RPO. And that's close to a first down. Tackled right at the 18 or 19. 2 yards short. Third down coming up. Third down and short. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Jack Doyle on the right. Wentz and shotgun with Taylor. Going to hand it off to Taylor this time. No, Wentz has it and did get the first down. There's a flag on the play, though. It looks like it's probably going to be brought back. The late flag. Holding on the offense, yep. Got Chris Reed on the hold there. Third down and 12 at the 29-yard line. One receiver to the right, three to the left. Wentz and shotgun with Taylor. Wentz just dumps it off to Taylor. Taylor gets as many yards as he can. Brought down at the 23 and a half. This will be fourth down, and the Colts are going to have to kick a field goal here to increase the lead. 7.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. $42-yard field goal coming. The Niners kicker made a 56-yarder earlier in the day. Bagley, and it's right down the middle, and he got it. That was good from 51, but that was a beautiful kick, and the Colts extend the lead 23-18. Be back in 60 seconds, guys. All righty. All right, 7 minutes left. Colts leading by 5. Sanchez gives him a chance to return this. Samuel brought down at about the 31-yard line. Let's just hope that this drive does not go like what the last one did, please. One receiver to the left and right, tight end on both sides. Ball at the 31-yard line. They're going to run this one. Brought down by Darius Leonard at the 35. Gain of 4. That was Elijah Mitchell again. Elijah Mitchell with 107 yards rushing today. One receiver to the left and right, tight end on both sides. Garoppolo in the shotgun with Mitchell. It'll be a pass. Caught by the tight end after a gain of about 3. It'll be 3rd down and 3 coming up. They're down in 3. One receiver to the left, 3 to the right. Garoppolo in shotgun. Pass. And it's picked off by Xavier Rhodes! Picked off by Xavier Rhodes! He's still in! They didn't rule him out! Xavier Rhodes! Touchdown! Touchdown, Xavier Rhodes! Indianapolis just got it! I don't think he went out of bounds! They're calling it a touchdown! Xavier Rhodes with a pick 6! Let's go! Let's go! He was on Deebo Samuel. Samuel with tight coverage picked it off, and he never stepped out of bounds. And Xavier Rhodes took it all the way. Oh, they're probably going to call this back. Yeah, he stepped out. Yeah, he stepped out. Oh, well. Okay, they picked it off. It doesn't matter. They picked it off. Xavier Rhodes got it. Now the Colts can make some more happen. One receiver to the right, one to the left. Hines in shotgun with Wentz. Going to hand it off to Hines. Hines nowhere to go at the line of scrimmage. Oh, that turnover came in huge. We absolutely needed that. But now the Colts have to capitalize. 2 receivers to the left, two tight ends on the right. Hines in the backfield. Play action. Wentz rolling out to the right. Wentz just going to take it himself. Wentz gets about 4 before being brought down. I think that might be 5. They're down in 5 now. Wentz is playing very smart. I think Carson's ankles are healed. Yeah, Trey, I agree. I think his ankles are fine. I'll be honest. Wentz's best game? No. But Wentz's best game was the Ravens game. 1 receiver to the right, 3 to the left. Now Pittman motions right. Hines in the backfield with Wentz. Another pass. Michael Pittman, and he got the first. He wouldn't have had the first down had Mosley made the tackle, but Warner pushed him over the line. It looks like one of the players is down. San Francisco. Be back in 60 seconds. All right, here we go. Here we go. Carson Wentz, 16 of 24 today, 122 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 rushing touchdown, and a fumble. Sacked only once today. Avoided a couple different pressures. One receiver to the right, 2 tight ends to the left. Hines. Oh, and Nelson coming out of there, almost limping. 2nd down and That was after a gain of maybe a yard. One receiver to the left, one to the right. Two tight ends to the right. Play action. Wentz looking. Has Zach Pascal, but was overthrown, and Kirkpatrick was there. Three receivers to the right. To throw to Michael Pittman, and he lost him. Another touchdown for Michael Pittman. Pittman with the moss. Another big play. Colts with the touchdown. Let's go. Let's go. Michael Pittman. Receiver one out here. Let's go. Colts with a 2-touchdown lead now. 2.5 minutes left in this game. Be back in 60 seconds. All right, here we go. Michael Pittman having himself a day, man. Michael Pittman, 4 catches for 105 yards and a touchdown to go along with it. Michael Pittman, have yourself a day, sir. Return coming. Samuel with another good return, brought down at about the 38-yard line. Samuel with a couple good returns here in this second half. And see, this is what I was saying we were missing so much of, that Wentz is not afraid to do. Let Michael Pittman go make those plays. That's what he's good for. One receiver to the left, one to the right, tight end on both sides. Garoppolo in shotgun. Garoppolo throws it across the middle. Caught by number 23, J. McCall Hasty. Hurry up. It's going to be a throw now. It's caught by number 82. That is Ross Dwelly at the 48-yard line. Another play being ran. Garoppolo throws it out to McHale again. Caught out of bounds at the 44-yard line. John Michael. Jamichael. Two-minute warning here, y'all. Colts just won me over $1,000 on a 6-leg parlay. Hey, nice, man. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, tight end on the right. Garoppolo, set back, throws it, and it's picked off. Picked off, and who is it? It is, I couldn't tell. Oh, it's Corey Willis this time. Corey Willis and the wave of the San Francisco fans, and that is going to probably be it, folks. The Colts held on, baby. I think he did it. Let's go! Kava 2, what's up, man? How you doing, man? And the Colts, I think, freaking did it. Willis with the interception, and I think the Colts just secluded the deal. Almost. Minute 53 left, and San Francisco has 1 timeout left. They're probably going to use it on this play. Long as the Colts don't turn the ball over. That's it, Hines. And San Francisco going to use that last timeout. Colts with 3 takeaways today. Colts had 2 early turnovers, but the Colts forced the last 3 turnovers and get the win based off of that. Let's go. There's another run. Get the clock running. Did Derek do fireball shot? No, I did not. And looks like the Colts are trying to say they tried to get the 49ers to jump off sides. Unsure. I think it was on the 49ers, but we'll see. False start on the offense, of course. What? Doyle was going in motion. How is that? How? Doyle was going in motion. How is he? What? Okay. And a rush for 1 yard loss. Colts are going to punt this one away. Colts 1 minute away. Less than a minute away from winning this game. Let's go! At least that Wentz interception got called a fumble. Yeah, because it actually was. It actually was a fumble, technically. So, I mean. Well, the Colts have pretty much won. There's 19 seconds left. 4th down and 8 at the 21. As long as they don't block this. Yeah. As long as they just don't block it. Ayuk going to return this one at the 45. Tripped up at about the 47. All right, so 9 seconds left. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Garoppolo in shotgun. Buckner on the outside. Garoppolo running around the pocket. And the game ends with a sack by DeForest Buckner. How else? How else? Let's go. Let's go. And just like that, Colts win 30-18. Win over the San Francisco 49ers. Let's go. 30 points in a monsoon win is pretty damn impressive. Heck yeah, it is. Defoe gets that revenge. Yeah, man. Gets the last one. That's awesome, boys. And girls, whoever's in here. Let's go. I think Cody should be hopping in any minute. Let's go. Hell of a day. Yes, sir. All right, let's take a look at some final scores here real quick stats real quick before Cody gets in here. Carson Wentz, 17-26, 150 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown, and a fumble. QB rating of 106.2. One sec. Jonathan Taylor, 18 carries, 107 yards, 1 touchdown on the day. Carson Wentz, 4 carries, 23 yards, and a rushing touchdown, like I mentioned. Receiving today, Zach Pascal, 3 catches for 14 yards. Molly Cox, 3 catches for 25 yards. Michael Pittman, 4 catches for 105 yards and a touchdown. Great play by him today. Jimmy G, 16 of 27, 181 yards, and 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. QB rating of 60.9. Elijah Mitchell, 18 carries, 107 yards, 1 touchdown. Mohamed Sanu, 1 catch for 16 yards. Ross Dwelly, 1 catch for 5 yards. Trent Sherfield, 1 catch for 9 yards. Deebo Samuel, 7 catches for 100 yards today and a touchdown. Jamichael Hasty, 3 catches for 15. Charlie Werner, 2 catches for 30. Indianapolis fumbles today. Carson had 2 of them, lost 1. Jonathan Taylor had 2, lost 1. Today, the tackle leader for the Colts today was Darius Leonard. Also had a forced fumble as well. Come on, Cody, where you at, bro? Come on, man. Get in here. Is T.Y. back next week? I'm not sure. Leonard was phenomenal. He's just phenomenal, dude. And the fact that he's not even 100% and he's still making these plays is insane. Cody's coming in here. Let's get this boy in here. Cody!
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up, dude? Colts win Sunday Night Football, baby.
Yeah, they did their best to get me angry, but
oh yeah, it was that ending got me a little nervous, dude. I'm not gonna lie, it definitely had me a little nervous.
Yeah.
Oh man, but I mean, come on, man. Yeah. I mean, you win in a game like this, whether or not on your side, just a day where you really had to be nitty and gritty about a lot of things, and I think it goes without saying that. The Colts showed the most freaking heart today. And, the dude who showed the most heart, freaking Carson Wentz again.
Bro, yeah. Seriously, no, it's crazy. And, it's still funny. Like, that streak is still alive of him not throwing an interceptable ball because that pass was ruled as a fumble. So he still only has 1 pick on the year. But yeah, man, I mean,
how ironic though that if that would have been an interception, it would have been again another shuffle pass.
Yeah, he hasn't thrown a traditional pick all year, which is crazy. He probably should have thrown a few more tonight, but that stat might be up a little bit more tonight. But yeah, I mean, it was a sloppy game though. Like, what do you expect?
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, Carson Wentz put the team on his freaking back, man, and he went to work. That 15-yard scramble on second down, I was like, I love me some Carson Wentz, man. He is fearless in there.
Oh, dude, playing. Yeah. I mean, this is not the Carson Wentz of Philadelphia, man.
No.
This is a completely different Carson Wentz.
His confidence, man, is sky high right now, and I love it. I love sky high Carson Wentz, man.
Yeah, totally, dude. And of course, there's a couple players that we have to mention. Obviously, we just mentioned Carson Wentz. Again, another great game, given all things considered. Jonathan Taylor, another great day, 110 all-purpose yards today, another touchdown late in the game to pretty much come close to, and gave the Colts the lead in the fourth quarter, or in the third quarter, actually. What'd you think of Jonathan Taylor today?
Yeah, that fumble obviously sucks. But yeah, he was really coming on in that second half a lot. And I was kind of like confused why the Colts just kind of didn't use him at the end of the game there. Maybe he's hurt. I don't know. It's not the first time the Colts have done something like that. So I wasn't like necessarily shocked that they did that. But yeah, another 100-yard game. Jonathan Taylor back-to-back 100-yard games now. He's looking good, man. This offensive line, beyond a couple dumb holding penalties, again looked very good in run blocking, especially. Yeah, I thought that they continued to just run the ball, man, very effectively. And Carson Wentz had a good amount of yardage too in this game.
Yeah.
So he had 23 yards. So yeah, I mean, this was a game where the Colts did run the ball a lot. I mean, Carson Wentz only had 150 yards passing, if that tells you anything. So this was one of those slugfest type of games like we all thought it would be, with, you know, the weather the way it is and just nasty out, just horrible out. So, you know, the Colts were pretty beat. Both teams are pretty beat up. I won't even say the Colts were the only team beat up, because the Niners were missing Kinlaw. They were missing a couple other guys, missing Trent Williams as well. But yeah, I mean, the Colts were beat up, especially at wide receiver, and Michael Pittman, dude, stepped up to another level. Like, he, to me, has no question in my mind solidified himself as the number one wide receiver moving forward. And it's not even like a debate anymore. We were all saying we hope he can be that, but he clearly has cemented himself as the number one wide receiver.
Yes, and because Carson Wentz has done the thing that we have told the Colts to do with Michael Pittman now ever since he was drafted. But all of a sudden, they're just now finding out what he is so good at. And you know what he's good at? The contested catches.
Absolutely.
Let the man go up and make those contested catches, because that's what Michael Pittman is built for. 6'4", can go up and get it, has good speed. Carson Wentz is the quarterback to finally figure out, when I'm in a pickle and I just want to go deep and I'm daring the defense to do something, I'm going to throw it Michael Pittman's way. And this season, Michael Pittman has just been phenomenal at doing that. And, you know, there was a couple times I kept getting it in my chat saying that if it wasn't for all the damn pass interference calls on Pittman today, Pittman would have had damn near 200 yards receiving today. You know, them not been grabbing at him every other time that he's in the end zone. So, I mean, it's great to see Michael Pittman cement himself as the number one wide receiver going forward.
Yes, for sure. You definitely needed him to take this leap, man, for your offense to go to the next level. And I do wonder, you know, with Pittman this year, like, this dude's just showing out, you know, and I do wonder, like, the fact that Wentz is giving him opportunities a lot more than Phillip Rivers did last year. I think now you're starting to see why the Colts traded for Carson Wentz, because he gives your team opportunities to do that, to push the ball down the field. How many times, man, did the 49ers get a huge pass interference penalty that put the Colts in the red zone? Like, it was crazy, but that's what Carson Wentz can do for you, man. And if Michael Pittman's is dangerous, like, you know, if he wasn't getting held, yeah, he probably would have had those. Like, and nearly 200 yards. He had 105, I believe, today. And that obviously that last touchdown that sealed it. I thought, yeah, it was a great game from Pittman. Another great game. This dude's continuing to show out week in and week out. So I'm excited for him moving forward, man. I think he's clearly cemented himself now as a number one wide receiver for the Colts moving forward. And the cool thing is now, you know, the Colts head into a very big divisional game against the Tennessee Titans. They'll hopefully get T.Y. back, right? He was a game time kind of decision. The Colts just last minute decided to let him go. I did like that Kiki Cutie got targeted a few times in this game. And the one was a big, you know, pass interference call. So I'd like for the Colts to keep him on the roster, see what he can do. But This team's now looking hot, man. They really are. They're starting to finally put it together. They're still not perfect. They still got flaws. They still get conservative in times where I think they shouldn't get conservative on offense and especially on defense too. But you know what? Like you said, man, this team showed heart. And it was interesting. It was a very similar situation to the Monday Night Football game. You know, if you remember that, the Colts really should have been. They were up in that game, and you're like, okay, if they can just make a couple field goals, they can probably put this game on ice. And that didn't happen. And credit Michael Badgley, too. He made a really, really big kick there. Very clutch kick that I think kept the momentum on the Colts side there. And, you do think if he misses that, does that change this game again,
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
So,
and he didn't just hit it. I mean, he freaking nailed it. I mean, it was right down the middle. As soon as he kicked it, there wasn't even a shred of doubt. I mean, you're right. In that kind of weather, I mean, the wind blowing at a few different directions and, it raining, it's just pouring, you got to be able to do things like that. And, I mean, people, again, will try to find things that are wrong with this game for the Colts. And it's just like, again, can you not just be happy with the fact that the Colts did not blow this game and they actually did the opposite and found ways to win in a game where there's a lot of factors going on that are out of your control, and you had to come out and do what you did. And sure enough, they did do that. And, I'll say this, Cody, outside of 2 drives by the defense today, they look pretty damn good today. Yeah, I mean, they play pretty good. I mean, there was a bunch of times, obviously, the rain kind of came in early in that second quarter, and it really started affecting how the offenses were able to move. So it made it kind of difficult. But outside of the first drive, where they gave up practically 50-something yards to Elijah Mitchell, to where half of his yards came in on that first drive, and then on that second to last drive that they had, where they scored a touchdown in 3 plays. Outside of that, I mean, this defense, real quick here, Cameron Robinson just became a Pass the Juice member. Thank you, Cameron Robinson, for becoming a member. Greatly appreciate you on that. But again, with the defense, outside of that, I think they did a great job. You saw Darius Leonard force another fumble. Lord knows there's not a player in the NFL that does it better at what he does than him. I think he's going to replace Charles Tillman as being the best one to ever do that move. I think, but the team did it. They slowed down the run a lot in the middle of that game, and DeForest Buckner seals the game with a game-sealing sack. So, I mean, all things are good here on the defensive side.
Yeah, I wanted to say, even though the Colts put it on the turf a couple times today, the defense stepped up. Colts now are +9 in the turnover differential. So, I mean, they were already really dang good coming into this game. But, it's like a game you needed. You knew your offense. They've been so good at not turning the ball over this year. You knew it was bound to have a game where they turned it over a couple times. And this is one of those games, a sloppy, nasty game. And you look what happened. The defense responded, and they forced a couple turnovers. And that's exactly what you needed in this game, man. It was a full team win. The Colts were able to run the ball. They were able to pass it when needed, and they were able to play defense when they needed it the most. Now, weren't perfect in this game by any stretch. You think, man, the Colts really shouldn't have had this be a ball game, with the opportunities they had to score even more. But a win's a win, even if it's ugly. You never can really play a perfect game. But, yeah, I mean, a win's a win, man. And, I'm proud of this team for, coming back after that horrendous start. I mean, it was awful start. I mean, you're down, you blink and you're down 9-0. So I was proud of this team, how they responded. They came back. They made the game more interesting, and then they took the lead, and they didn't relinquish the lead after that. So, yeah, didn't love the start. You do wonder if the Colts can just clean that up. If that didn't happen, the Colts probably win by a lot more. So,
you're right. There was a lot of different things that could have. I mean, honestly, from a standpoint of moving the ball, the Colts moved the ball a lot more consistently today than the 49ers did. I mean, they were a much better team in the middle of that game than what the 49ers were. It's just the fact that yeah, they're kind of shooting themselves in the foot again. You're right. I mean, the early turnovers, the giving up a touchdown on the first drive the way they did, all recipes for disaster, on a team that really that if that team didn't care, then that wouldn't have happened. But you're right, to come back from that adversity and to be able to then put your foot in the ground and just say, screw it, we're about to just go do what we do. And, that involved getting Jonathan Taylor involved, having Michael Pittman make a few big plays, Carson Wentz trying to take care of the football. And, I mean, heck, even Wentz wanted to get involved in the run game today. I mean, they finally ran that RPO very well today. It kept the defense on their toes. Wentz may not be the fastest guy in the world, but he showed, you give me even a second, you even give me a step on that outside in the red zone, I'm gonna make you pay for it, and he did. And that was great. I love that. Again, while there were times that the play calling didn't necessarily go the way we wanted, I felt that at a lot of times the Colts did execute on a lot of different ways and a lot of different looks than what the 49ers were expecting, and it worked out in the end.
It did, and no offense to Phillip Rivers, like we all know, we've said it on this podcast. We appreciated what Phillip Rivers did. But Carson Wentz just takes it to another level, man. And we thought if he can clean up some of those mechanical things that he struggled with last year, if he doesn't play hero ball, he has a great opportunity to be, if not as good, better than Phillip Rivers, because of his mobility, because of what he can do off script. Very Andrew Luck-esque in that way. And you see it every week from Carson Wentz now. Avoiding defenders, making a play when there really shouldn't be one. And unfortunately for Frank Reich, there hasn't been a whole lot of those turnover plays. That was the biggest question mark with Wentz, with his play style. Is he going to turn the ball over a lot? Now, he had a couple today, but for the most part this season, he's been really good at it. That's why you traded for Carson Wentz. The things that he can do in those, those third and short situations, or 2nd and 15 when your offensive line decides to hold for the 20th time in a bad situation. Carson Wentz can
Look, man, Quentin Nelson was the only one having that issue today. Exactly. And I just didn't agree with the last one. And I certainly didn't really agree with the first holding call on Nelson, because I thought that was kind of BS. But I mean, we talk about the offensive line here. I mean, again, we're seeing the issues here. Fisher just had a very tough task against Nick Bosa today, but man, he was getting blown back a lot against Nick Bosa today. Now, again, had a tough task to deal with him, but again, the run blocking for the Colts, I mean, can we just make Chris Reed our unofficial right guard at this point, please?
For sure.
What you want about the rushing attack today from everybody else. They were moving bodies. Yep. I mean, they were moving bodies pretty well today. And Jonathan Taylor in the middle of the field was averaging about 6-7 yards a carry on a lot of those runs outside of the red zone. So I'm liking what I'm seeing from the Colts, being able to move people now on that offense. We're running the football. I think we're finally getting it in sync now.
I'm glad you're coming around on Chris Reed. I've been on him for a while. You know this. And that's why I was like stoked when the Colts said they were going to give him a shot at right guard, because I'm like, this dude, no offense to Glowinski, but Chris Reed's been playing a heck of a lot better. And he deserves that right guard spot. He does. He's good in pass protection. He's a mauler in the run game. And, we'd say Glowinski's really good at, I think his mojo is running the football too, but Chris Reed's just been better. And I think that's a fact. And so, I think Chris Reed should be the starter there at right guard. You get this team fully healthy on that offensive line. I mean, you're set, man. You are absolutely set. So I think we can all agree now Chris Reed should be that right guard. He showed again tonight, just showing out, man, again. He had a couple really, really nice blocks down the field. So, I love what I saw from Chris Reed once again. I mean, he just continues to make that move this offseason look really, really fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, outside of Wentz, I mean, that was easily the best offseason move that they made. We've talked a lot of crap about about the moves that Ballard didn't make, but obviously those two really freaking good. And hold on, Lauren's in here. 49ers fans talking like the Colts fans were after the Ravens game. Fire everyone. No, like I was hearing that the first drive. From everyone in the chat. Like they should be they should fire Eberflus. This team's trash. The season's over. Like I read it all the first drive, and of course, you know, fans being fans, always overreacting on the first drive of the game because you know there's not about to be another 12 afterwards. But
yeah, I was just more annoyed that the team was just starting out so crappy. Like it's just comical right now, like how they just are just shooting themselves in the foot. Like you can't like make that stuff up. It's like give a big drive, fumble it. You're just like, are you serious? You know, but credit the team. We said it right. They came back. They responded well. And I mean, that's why they won tonight, because they responded well when it mattered. And yeah, it was a good game, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Colts come away with a win. We'll take it. I think that's going to do it for this one. Again, thank you to everyone that tuned into the broadcast today. Greatly appreciate all of you. Let us know what you thought of the game in the comments. As always, thank you very much. And as always, go Colts.